Hello out there in TV land. This is Salacious B. Crumb.
All right, welcome to Dicejunkies. I'm here with
Barely Alive Q.
Barely Alive Q, and on Skype,
the Super Builder Blood Axe.
All right. Oh, let's see.
We saw this movie.
Oh, this, yes, we did. So the Batman.
Hold on. Let me do the Robert Pattinson. Dun, dun, dun. Every dang time, just this weird look on his. Every scene, dude, he's just
close
looking
your
weird.
mouth.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. You're right. His mouth was open. He's up here trying to scare somebody, and he's always doing this weird sideways look at us. I was like, "Do you think you're supposed to be a frog, or like you're doing this out the side?" This is the first time I actually watched a Batman movie, and I said, "Man, that's a dork in a bat outfit." Like that was the first time that he failed the entire atmosphere of Batman, and I actually said, "That's a dork in a Batman outfit."
So if you haven't made it out to the theaters, Batman is streaming now on HBO Max.
Maybe this is what gave me food poisoning. You know what? I got sick after watching this. Maybe that's what poisoned me.
Oh, I will say, look, the concept, the writing, it was something I wanted. I wanted that noir detective Batman. And
a modern noir. It was a
modern,
noir, but it was a modern noir.
Modern.
The writing,
but they kept
it.
They kept kept it low, close to reality on a lot of things.
Realistic, dark, noir, gritty, interesting story they wrote. Execution. Oh my God.
So that's the good. If you really want that, they had it, but you have to suffer through bad acting, weird inserts.
It's about the white privilege.
Yeah.
He actually had that
weird inserts to try to
Look
throw
at
off.
You heard what I said, white privilege. Yes,
yeah.
They do accuse it of being white privilege. Is why.
As a matter of fact, I think that may be
that's
the scene
there,
right there.
where she yells, "It's because of white privilege."
White privilege, and then she kisses him.
Then she kisses the rich privileged white boy. It was very weird. Like, I guess white privilege gets you Zoe Kravitz.
Yeah. So.
By the way, you talk about no chemistry. That they did not sell that at all.
Oh, yeah, no. I will say that it did not. I didn't feel that there was a real chemistry between the two. But outside of that, I mean, overuse of prosthetics. Like the whoever did the makeup. I'm sorry. It was, and I mean, I get. You know, I mean, if you're going with more of that sort of Dick Tracy where you're overdone makeup and stuff,
so realistic.
But yeah, why do you put Colin Farrell in a fat suit?
Why
don't you just get a big guy?
They overdid his makeup. I mean, because every other character looks very realistic, but they did.
Yeah.
But I mean, the performance, that's actually a better shot too.
Yeah,
it's
one
worse
of the better
in
shots. But I mean, when you get side shots of them, it's
really bad.
Really bad.
But I mean, like when we finished that movie, I said this is the first time I saw a movie that's a genuine 5 out of 10 because half of it, the writing, the story they tried to tell, the scenes they tried to do, I knew what they were trying to do.
Yes.
But all the execution failed. They lost all the tempo. Like, oh my God. The last third of this movie had no more momentum. They lost all their momentum. This movie should have ended 30 minutes or more sooner. And then, oh God, the Riddler. The Riddler was just
It
awful.
didn't need to be 3 hours. They could have definitely have made this 2 hours with a lot of, because I mean they did a lot of wasteful scenes. Now they have confirmed the Batman 2 and 3 apparently.
They got to get rid of Patterson though, dude. They can't do it with Patterson.
They can't not have Patterson now.
He's the worst Batman I've ever seen.
He was bad.
I'm thinking of the other ones. He is still the worst. Well, I don't know.
It was pretty bad.
Batman and Robin was really bad.
Maybe this is why they tried to get a name like Colin Farrell in a fat suit, was because apparently they're doing a Penguin spinoff series And maybe an Arkham Asylum spinoff series.
I like the idea they're trying to do with their Joker. I still think they might have did a little bit over the top on the makeup, but the chemical burns, but the Riddler was a fall flat. When your leading character and your leading villain are the worst actors in your movie, that's bad. And both of them were awful.
Yeah. I wasn't gonna mention that because I was trying to stay away from any kind of spoilers, but
what? This the Riddler, dude? They've been showing the Riddler.
the other thing that you mentioned.
Oh, well, I mean, he's not in the movie. That's deleted scenes.
Well, that's true.
He's not. Joker's not in the movie. They just did some deleted scenes where you can see him.
But that's also sort of a spoiler when you say he's not in the movie. Yeah, I was trying to stay away from that.
Well, maybe he's in the movie.
We watched it. I gave it probably about a 50%.
Yeah. Like, I wish a better director
5 out
and
of
better
10.
cast had been given this story. I think this could have been good.
It had a lot of potential.
It was not the writing of the story that was a problem. It was every possible thing else, but not that. But actually, you didn't watch it, but I still want to hear your opinion. What do you feel about white privilege?
The acting seemed don't. No.
Okay, I won't get him fired up. Don't go off.
Don't.
No, I will answer that question.
You did it.
If white privilege gives me the opportunity to be Batman, then yeah, I'll go with that all day long. I mean, Batman is the coolest superhero because he's human. He's not altered like Spider-Man. He's not a mutant. He's human, and he's a billionaire. Who doesn't want to be that?
True.
But I refuse.
Apparently, he doesn't.
Patterson makes being a billionaire look like it sucks. He really messed this movie up, man.
Well, I would do it better than he would anyway. I would be the fat Batman. You wouldn't need any prosthetics.
You would still be a more intimidating Batman. Yes, you do not understand how lack of intimidation. They didn't sell a single fight scene. We talked about it. Not a single fight scene with Robert Pattinson was sold at all. At all.
Yeah, and it's because of his casting, which is worse than George Clooney, in my opinion. I haven't even seen it, so I am kind of uninformed, but George Clooney was pretty
I've seen it, but George Clooney was also cast in a comedic Batman role. So for the movie he was in, George Clooney pretty much made sense because it was a comedy, dude. Those movies were literally comedies. They were based on they even said that they were thinking of the Adam West Batman when they did them. This was supposed to be dark and serious, and we got the pencil neck dork like Batman that you're just like, wow.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Yeah, if you're going to do Robert Pattinson, which is a terrible choice, I said that years ago when this first was announced.
We all did.
Do young developing Batman. Show him where he's training. He's just recently dealing with the loss of his family and stuff, but not established yet. I mean, if you want to do 1, 2, and 3, make him younger, and then have in his contract, which was already in there, but he refused to even live up to his contract, to bulk up. You actually need to add on some mass, because a lot of actors will lose and gain weight for different roles based on the contract.
Well, and this is a younger Batman. Apparently, he's only been doing it for 2 years in this. Now there are a few things that sort of goes against that because he's really in good with Gordon, which sort of seems odd for only been doing it for 2 years and since I've
already spoiled it, apparently the entire Joker incident's already happened. Like Joker's already been dropped in the vat.
Yeah, and that makes no sense from a storytelling perspective. But no, I refuse to watch on pure principle just because he's a miserable actor, and with all the
I don't mind
that we covered leading up to the film being released, which go back and watch some of our shows. We've talked about this show in detail and a lot of the problems they've been having with it. I'm not going to watch this garbage. It's unfortunate because Batman is one of my favorite characters, and I love the Christian Bale Batman, and I even love the Michael Keaton versions. But yeah, the one with Ben Affleck, again, I refuse to watch on pure principle because he's a terrible actor as well.
It's better than you think. I'd watch Ben Affleck every day over Robert Pattinson.
Yeah, if nothing else, Ben Affleck got the mask.
Yeah.
He bulked up, got the mask, actually could be intimidating.
So
Why did you say that?
now I will say this, since we brought up the Joker thing, I will say having the Joker thing sort of done with for this, I actually like that. I actually like that was all right. That was one of his first, I guess, real villains. He's done with. It's there. It's Arkham. He can get out. It's no big deal. Everybody gets out of Arkham. It is the most insecure, high security prison.
I don't think there's locks on the doors at Arkham. I think they're using the honor system.
Yeah. So yeah, having that dealt with though gives them a little bit of history. It's done. I don't need to see the creation of a hero over and over again. We all know that. So I was sort of happy with where it started with that 2 years. They didn't really go back and
you didn't have to see Martha and Thomas Wayne get shot again for first time. Like that took forever.
I mean, it was referenced, but it wasn't.
They didn't do the pearls.
They didn't go through the scene in slow motion and da. But yeah. So.
But Patterson mugs so much, man. Go ahead, Bud.
And I didn't mean go back to the actual loss of his parents. I just mean like the aftermath of him grieving. If you're going to go with such a small framed character, I mean, so wiry that should be more like late teenage, early 20s Batman.
Yeah, Bruce Wayne. Before he bulked up. I got you.
And as he's developing his plan to create the Batcave, I mean, things we haven't seen before as the things that he did in preparation to become a vigilante, so to speak.
Well, we started getting that with Gotham right there towards the end of Gotham, which was actually pretty cool. Though I enjoyed seeing that.
Yeah, Gotham's better than this movie, by the way.
Definitely.
What's funny is that, let me go ahead and throw this out because you got so mad at me when I said it, but I said, you know what? We need a different person to be Batman, and I actually suggested Henry Cavill. And Zeno was just like, Henry Cavill can't play every hero. And I'm like, shut up. He's got the looks, the size, and he's a fan.
Well, no, I agree. He'd be great, but he's already fucking Superman.
He would be the most intimidating Batman we'd ever had because he is a big dude. Henry Cavill is a big dude. He'd walk in there in that bat suit and people be pissing themselves.
But he's Superman.
No, he's not. They're already wanting to switch him out for a black Superman or something.
That's just like a radio series or something, I think. Nice to have Blood Axe on the show today. And
I made it through the whole
chat
show.
Room.
I didn't think I would.
Yeah. No, we weren't sure if you were going to make it, but you made it. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check us out on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff, YouTube, where you can like and subscribe. We also have in our YouTube descriptions and on our Facebook, we have a link to our Discord page. So if you want to join that and throw out ideas for things you want to hear us talk about, games you want to see us play, it's a great place to go and do that. We have channels for all that different stuff, and I've been working on cleaning up the Discord and setting up the rules and all that stuff. And
we have rules.
Yeah. Rule number 2: don't be a dick.
That's why I'm not in Discord.
Apparently, we're exempt to that rule.
Well, there's levels of dick,
That's what she said.
I may be a dick, but I'm 100% asshole. So
all right, guys. Thanks for watching this every week.
We hope you enjoy.
Just a player, playing the damn game.
Oh,
YouTube.
Unintentional surprise butt sex? Is that smooth? The surprise butt sex in Oz was a very common occurrence. Until it stopped being a surprise and it was like, butt sex. Like there. Does that make it better?
Yeah, it does.
We're going to call it surprise.
We're canceled.